gets that from me because I am not a techie person.
You have grown a lot.
I've gotten better. But when I was a kid, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's Mark got that from me. And if you guys ever wondered why Chica is in Mar's life to begin with, number one, I like cats. And number two, Chica has Mar's weakness. So what Mar is weak against, Chica has strength in. So that Mar always has someone very close that can help her in things that she cannot do. So, yeah, that little fur ball is not just a little mascot. There's more to her. So, it's so funny because, like, I was actually looking at my DeviantArt the other day, and I found one of, like, the first sketches of Chica where I was thinking that she was initially going to be a black cat.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And in case you guys are wondering, I based Chica off of a Siamese cat because I always thought they were really pretty. I actually learned about them and figured out why they have the coats that they do. It's something to do with body temperature on their bodies.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so I don't know like which but one part of their body for one temperature is the dark one, and then the other parts of their body for the lighter part is that temperature.
Huh.
So that's something really interesting that I learned about Siamese cats, and they're kind of like Dalmatians, where they don't have their coat showing up until like when they're past like kitten-wise.
Huh.
So yeah, so that's something I learned. I did not know that when I initially drew Chica as a kitten, but I think she had like her coat like when she was a kitten. So I need to cheat on that. And so it's a sci-fi. I can do what I want. So yeah, in case you guys ever wondered, Chica is based off of a Siamese cat. So now you know. I owned a tortoiseshell myself, but I gave a tortoiseshell cat to my character Gun. So that is my kitty cat's representation when it comes to that coat. And I have yet to base any cat's characters off of my two adorable children that I have right now. My fluffy Celestia and our dear mascot Nebby, or as you guys don't know, Nebula is his actual name. Yes. But yeah, so when Mar messes with the console, it's pretty much just like, you have this amount of time to get the heck out of here. I was like, what?
What? Why did it skip Adam's dialogue?
That is weird.
Yeah, why did it do that? Trust me, where you detect it's probably my fault. Oops.
I'm so sorry. I told you not to let me have the
We were not going to let you handle the council. I know that about you.
I apparently want to see if I improved. Okay.
We can work on that later. Right now, let's focus on not being burned alive.
Probably, oh gosh, all three of them are good. Like,
Yeah.
The second was like, great, how much farther is the exit?
But Karn's like, can you override it? You're there. If you could do something about that, that'd be great.
Can you override it?
Thank you. Well, Marina and Kai are down here, so they're very hot enough already. So.
Aww.
But for me, this is as hot as I want to get, so let's move. Bye-bye, maintenance drone.
But
if you have it on PC, you can mod it to your heart's content.
And I did not know that. I remember as a kid being like so confused, like on the early days of the internets, of where like I would see these images of like the characters wearing like outfits, where like I still remember this one picture I saw where a certain white witch had makeup on.
Ah, there you go.
And where I was just like, whoa. And I did. I was like, how is this possible? And then to find out that if you have a PC, then you can do this.
Yes, and it's amazing.
Like I said, I didn't know that. By the way, sad thing. So a couple weeks ago, I finally figured out how to plug my Xbox into my TV.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so sad because this game is like nicely clean graphic, and on there it's literally
Maintenance drone.
shovels.
Oh, shoot. That's...
First day.
That was beautiful.
Poor Bach.
That was not how Bach was supposed to go, guys.
No, she was not.
She goes out a much horrible way.
Oh my gosh, we are not talking about that.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
That is super sad.
It is very sad. Actually, it's
But
pretty.
yes, guys, we know how our character is done. We have it planned out.
Yep, I do too.
I think it was actually thanks to Stravely. I still remember when she did that picture on DeviantArt and how she sent, I think, me and you like messages like, "Hey, how did you ever thought how Bach and Mar would die?"
Because when I first did Bach didn't have, Kai and Mar there. So when I did her, what I had, she went and found Revan and they took on the true Sith. And whatever it was a sacrifice to be able to take down the true Sith. Because that's, the way I described it in my little teenage head was the true Sith, the way the Revan didn't want to take anyone he cared about because the only way to defeat the true Sith was to do a sacrifice. So that's why he didn't want Bastila, he didn't want Karth, he didn't want Mission or Zalabar. So Bach was a sacrifice. Bach was the last victim of the true Sith, and Revan was able to go back home to Bastila and everybody else. That was how I had Bach die the first time. But she gave herself up so that way she could help protect everyone else.